Fanboys and felons, welcome back to another ALS video. We got a Naruto update. Actually, hold on 1 second. Future Xeon here. I know I'm late, and if that bothers you, you can go fuck. I wanted to say, holy sh! Thank you all for the support on my last video. That video absolutely popped off. I've never seen growth like that on my channel before, obviously. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that's new here from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate the fact that you just decided to subscribe, decided to watch my video, you know, leave a comment and whatever. I appreciate it so much. I really hope each and every single one of you sticks out, because I want to make content that's enjoyable, and it seems like people like that type of content that I did in the Anime Reborn videos. So yeah, I hope to see you around in the comment section. Yeah, thank you so much for the support. It's been absolutely insane. But anyway, back to the video. Finally, a proper Naruto update, because let's be honest, whatever they dropped back then with the raids was not a Naruto update. Like, that was like a filler update. A lot of stuff. So the main stuff actually is this Madara boss, which, if he loads, there we go. It's a world boss, which means everybody can do damage, and there's obviously like a leaderboard and everything for damage. And obviously, if you do you know, the highest damage, you get, you know, the biggest rewards. But you do have rewards, so they have the premium pass here. You don't get any units or anything from it, but you do get some nice rewards. You also have the summon, which is actually integrated in the event, which right now it only lasts 12 days. I'm a little late for it, like always. But yeah, you also have your missions here that you complete, and you get more Crimson Valor and Shards of Susanoo, which you know, you use them to summon for the currency, and you can also enter this solo, or you can spawn a portal where multiple people can join. Anyway, you guys have probably seen this like 100 times. Okay, so I did actually want to go at this alone, because I want to see how hard this is. So right now they're spawning him without any element, with like 1,000,000 HP, which is actually nothing at all. So yeah, I forgot I had that. Jesus Christ, hold on. Oh, okay, so it's 20 minutes. Okay, sure. Got 700. I wonder how much that is. Okay, so this is where you get chakra essence. So stage 1, and then Sun Seal, which is also needed for Naruto. And then, oh, okay, this is where you get Sasuke too. All right, interesting. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably just gonna be me doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm just gonna cut to a point where I can probably either evolve or actually summon for, you know, Might Guy or whoever's in the banner. But yeah, I guess I'll cut to that. Okay, so Obito's actually in banner. I have 12k here. I'm gonna see if I can by some miracle pull him. Oh, okay, second multi. It was that easy. All right, cool. We'll take that. Okay, so it's actually been a few days. I just got back from my trip literally a few hours ago. I do have everyone except Madara. As you can see, I just need 7 more multis. I think I need to grind like some materials to evolve everybody, but I do have Minato. Yeah, I have quite a few Minatos, because I did a whole like big summon session to see if I can get a Madara too, because Minato was the last one I needed. I have Might Guy. I obviously have Naruto. I think I have Sasuke. I do have Sasuke. And I also have Obito. So yeah, I mean, all I need is just to grind a few more materials and summon for Madara, and that should be it, I'm pretty sure. I also did check Pain does also have an evolution, which I need to get his robot arm, which means I need to farm the raid. I couldn't think of it. I need to farm the raid. I still need to farm some more Sun Seals, because I'm pretty sure Naruto also uses those. Yeah, Naruto uses them as well. I actually can evolve Naruto right now, but I'm gonna wait till I can evolve everybody at the same time. But yeah, one thing I did want to record here is I just realized I had a shiny Dio capsule, and prior to that, I'm pretty sure his model looked absolutely disgusting. If I remember, I'm gonna put a picture. If not, it's probably in the Discord somewhere. But they did change it, so let me open it now. And it's literally Dio from part 7. I'm gonna quickly keep farming for Madara, see if I can get him, and then I'm probably just gonna record or maybe do off cam like the rest of the grind for the stuff. But yeah, now I'm back. I can finally focus up 100% on this, so I will do that and I will cut right back. Okay, so on second thought, I'm extremely close to pity for Madara. And I just checked. I can't believe I totally forgot about this, by the way. I checked the missions, and you do get shards if you evolve like all the units. So I'm probably gonna evolve everybody, and then finish off summoning for Madara, and then obviously, you know, roll on him and evolve him. But let's go ahead and start with Naruto. I lied. Let's start with Pain, just because, you know, I already have some okay stats on him, and we can't start with Pain. Okay, boy. Okay, let's actually start with Minato. So, boom, there we go. We got Minato done. Let's go ahead and go... Actually, I lied. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Naruto. I don't care. I should have everything except... Essence. Okay, well, looks like we can evolve Obito. So there we go. We got it. We got the boy Obito. Looks like we could also do Might Guy, the 8 inner gates. Looks like I also have everything for Sasuke, so let's go ahead and do that. I mean, other than the Naruto and yeah. Okay, I don't know why this one's not working. I literally have 2 Sasukes, but Alright, so I farmed a little bit, and I did get the robot arms for Nagato here, so boom, there we go. Okay, we can finally evolve Naruto, I think. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see actually where that puts us here. It says to obtain Sasuke, I already have them. Alright, there we go. We should have Madara here. Oh, that took actually quite a bit. I guess we'll go ahead and roll, I guess on priorities, obviously. I'm gonna start with Madara. I'll keep anything over, Overlord. I mean, Overlord and above, simply because I don't have that many, rerolls on me right now, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna be greedy here. I'm gonna take what I can get, and I'll be happy with it, honestly. Oh. Okay, well, we already started with Overlord with our Madara here, so there we go. Oh, sub 50, come on. Oh, what do we get? Avatar. Hey, okay, cool. Cool. I realized I never bought it out. Okay, well, we're still in the game. We still got 100 to go. I'll take an Overlord. I'll be more than happy. I'll settle with them. Oh, what do we got? Yes! Let's go! We got glitched, okay! Yes! That's like what my... Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th glitch. Love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, got a little over 200. Let's see what we can get on the boy Naruto. Oh, okay, Overlord. I hope, you know, some of these people are good. Oh, here we go. Okay, another Overlord. We'll take it. Okay. Well, looks like I need to farm a little bit more. Oh. Hey, Avatar. Okay, cool. That should be the last unit. Totally forgot. Yes, I can evolve Madara, by the way, so... there he is. I guess I'll quickly go ahead and level them up. By quickly, I mean it's gonna take me, like, fucking 10 years. But I'll be right back. Go ahead and start with whoever got down here in the hot bar. If you're asking why I brought Whitebeard, frankly, go for it. I think I'll go ahead and start off with Guy, cause I can. So he has a passive where every wave he gains 10% more damage, and he caps out at 200%, and he loses 1.5% damage at the cap of 30. And this unit cannot be sold. So as you can see there, he's unsellable. I'm spamming V, can't sell this unit. So yeah, you can't sell him. I can't really tell you what he started off with, because again, he's building up. You know, that's the benefit of his passive. So it'll take him about 20 waves to max out. So I guess we'll see at the end here what he looks like. But he starts off with a decent circle there, and then he gains a cone. And then he gains Draconic Burst, which becomes a thick line, and that's where he actually ends off at. So he actually does gain an ability, which is called Last Resort. So, and it's upon activation, he self-buffs his damage by 150% and reduces his SBA by 50% for 160 seconds. Once ability ends, he is unable to attack for another 360. So that's if you basically want to nuke like a boss or something, you know. It's like he's a boss killer, which, you know, dishing out 100 mil, obviously a little more than that, every 9 seconds, it's not too bad. You should know by now, I don't have the skill trees for any of these guys. As you can see, they have a decent amount of kills. I'm too fucking lazy for that, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and move on to actually both Naruto and Sasuke, because they do play off of each other. Being Naruto has Brotherly Bond, which if Sasuke is in unit range, his SPA is decreased by 5.5%, and his base crit rate is increased by 20%, and his range is also increased by 10. And then Sasuke also has Brotherly Bond, which is if Naruto's in range, Sasuke gets 15% damage and 15% range. But let's go ahead and start with Naruto, mostly focused right now. So he starts off at his ground 800 placement, not too bad. He starts off with a circle, then he turns into a slightly bigger circle. Now he's fully hybrid. Then he gains Fox Energy Explosion, another bigger circle, and that's actually what he does ends off with. And he also gains Fox Buff, which buffs all the units in range damage by 15% and range by 10. So, you know, he's a little bit of a support. You know, he's dishing out some pretty kind of crazy damage. I'm not gonna lie, he seems pretty good. Yeah, no, I definitely want to go with the, you know, crit range skill tree, because he has like the base crit increase if you're running Sasuke, and if Sasuke's any good, you're gonna want to, you know, run them both. So Sasuke here, he is 1100 placement, ground. He starts off with a circle, gains burnout, which becomes a slightly bigger circle, and then he gains Sky God's Arrow, which slightly increased the circle by a tiny bit, and then he ends off with 72.7 million damage. Now do keep in mind, Sasuke is a black flame unit, which if you are not familiar with black flame, it actually does say his full-on DPS there, which is 303 million damage. But Sasuke's black flames are a little different than everybody's, because his black flames is only the equivalent of his current SPA. So doesn't matter if you have super high SPA, super low SPA, Sasuke is always gonna deal, you know, the true damage of the buff, which is super cool. So 303 million damage, no skill tree at all. That's a lot of damage, you know. He looks pretty insane. Another dark unit, whatever. I mean, it's Sasuke. You kind of have to make him dark, really. But we already have Madara and Obito. They're also dark, unless I'm forgetting someone else. So 3 more dark units is kind of a little bit of a yikes. But yeah, no, they seem pretty good together. They seem pretty good for sure. I like what they got going on here. Let's move on to the main guy here, Madara. So, Madara, when an enemy or boss stuns this unit, ignore stun and reduce SPA by 10% for 20 seconds. Pretty much useless other than, I guess, boss rush or something like that. Hopefully he's like a insane boss rush killer, which, I mean, I guess that'd be pretty cool. He spawns in, mind you, he's 5,000 placement. He's a little on the expensive side. 2.71 million. Also hybrid with a circle. He gains Fire Draconic Style at upgrade 4, which becomes a bigger circle. Damage is really ramping up. Twin meteors or whatever that said. I didn't read that. Whatever. And then he actually ends off with 3 passives total. So he's dishing out 128 million damage. So Everlasting Illusion stops time for 30 seconds and teleport enemies back to spawn, affecting the entire map. It has a 600 global cooldown and then deals 50 billion damage in the entire map range, which is, I believe, his... Yeah, so he does have 2 different abilities here. So he has a time stop, which, boom, there we go. He stops time. Not sure if anything else changes, but there we go. And then he does the 50 billion nuke, which is pretty nice. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. You know, a nuke, time stop, dishing out some decent damage, hybrid on placement. He's just a little bit too expensive to place, but you know, no complaints whatsoever. He seems like a pretty solid unit. This is all in my, I guess, spectacle, what I think of the units. They might be so much better than what I think. At the end of the day, I fucking suck at this game. If you're gonna wonder why Pain is only level 57, I don't care, and if you're mad about it, you can literally suck the fattest part of my... But let's go ahead and start with Minato here. Minato has 1 passive when he starts off, so Flash has a base crit chance of 30%, and every 10 attacks decreases his SPA by 20% for 10 seconds, which, as you can see there, it just procced, so it went down to 1.98, and then it went back up to 233. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any skill tree at all, and he's rocking 45%. So definitely crit range skill tree. Only 800, so he's kind of a placement unit. Let's be honest, you're gonna place idle frame 1 as soon as you load in, and she's gonna give you like 900 bucks. So he's considered a placement unit. So he's a hybrid on placement as well. Decent circle, gains kunai blip, becomes a slightly bigger circle. And then he gains gliding kunai finisher, again slightly bigger circle, and he ends off with 27.2 million every 2.64 seconds. Not bad. So he's critting pretty much guaranteed if you give him the crit range skill tree, almost at least. He's gonna be doing a lot of crit damage, obviously, because of the crit chance. He's attacking real fast. And he's a placement unit. He's not meant to be for like long runs, for like infinite runs for leaderboards or whatever. He's just there to get you to your, you know, stronger units. So I think he's really good. I think he's actually pretty solid light unit. Definitely needed another one. Gremmy is pretty solid. He's seen better days now. And then Freerin, let's not even talk about her. She's just definitely irrelevant. Let's go ahead and move on to Nagato. So Nagato here, he has 2 passives on placement, which has 30% chance to summon an enemy that he kills with 115% of enemies' max HP. So he'll always spawn in enemies that are stronger than the ones that he kills, which is super cool. He has a 50% chance to self-buff damage by 2% every attack. And it's stackable, and it caps at 20%, and then buff lasts for 15 seconds. Not sure how great that is, considering he has to pretty much land that 50% chance 10 times before the 15-second cooldown goes through. So he's kind of like gonna be going up and down, but anyway, he might be really good, and I'm just talking out of my rear. Full AoE spawn, becomes hybrid finally at upgrade 3. My biggest gripe with the previous Pain, which is obviously the pre-evolution of this one, is that he became hybrid way too slow. So that's pretty good. He gains terrestrial destruction at upgrade 7, slightly bigger circle. He ends off with a okay circle, doing 92.6 million. Again, it keeps going up and down, so now, yeah, 96.2, and then it'll go down to 90. Yeah, you get the gist of it. He might be alright. I don't know if he's comparable to Giorno at all. Giorno's just too insane. Then again, I do have glitches on him, but even with Overlord, he was doing more damage than this, I'm gonna tell you that. But he might be alright. Every 8 seconds, huh? He is spawning enemies. Let's see. Yeah, it'll always be like, you know, whatever is coming up. He might be okay. He's supporting as well. He's a slow unit, so that's fine. Let's move on to the last one, which is Obito Paths. So he has passive called Divine Protection. When an enemy or boss stuns this unit, ignore stun and deal 10% more damage on the following attack. He is a 1250 placement unit, looking at about 819 on placement. Ground. He gains Wooden Cage, becomes Hybrid and Align. Addition 14.1 million, and he's actually a bleed unit, so it's actually 19.8. And then he gains Hikudo Slash. I probably butchered the shit. Looking at about 121 million, and then he actually ends off with that same move, so it's a cone. Not the worst cone, actually, but definitely not the greatest. 149 million every basically 10 seconds. I can't see his stats anymore, which I kind of hate. But does gain Path Displacement, which upon activation, enemies in Obito's AoE cap of 50 enemies are completely removed from the map and unable to be attacked by units for 20 seconds. After the timer's up, enemies reappear at the location they were before the ability was used. So I actually am kind of curious to see how that works. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Anyway, he doesn't seem too terrible. 149 million, basically every 10 seconds. I don't know what his stats were, but yeah, I mean, it's probably good for bosses, I'm going to be honest, which is probably what you really would use your abilities on. I don't see a scenario, unless you're stupid high on like an infinite, where you would use this on normal mobs. It's just probably bosses. Doesn't seem horrible. Yeah, overall, I think, you know, these were pretty okay units, you know, from this batch. You know, I don't have anything overly negative to say about them. Definitely could use a little less dark units. That's for sure. Dark is just so oversaturated at this point. We for sure don't need any more. But yeah, that was a Naruto update. Wish I would have gotten this out earlier. I'm sure the new update's literally about to drop like at any given hour right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to right after this probably grind that while I'm editing this video. So yeah, pretty solid.